to some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling community.
Two more weeks away from WrestleMania, and the card is coming together. Fuck
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
People have saying that. People have been saying, "Oh, this is the worst still." Like they're not doing anything. There is time. Give them time.
Yeah, there's time. And normally, what I've been noticing is that the last week, that's when everything comes together, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because-
These stories have got to build if it's going to be good.
Yeah, they have to, you know?
Yeah.
But I think what mainly they're concerned about is the whole Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens thing. They're like, how come they're not in the match yet? And blah, blah, blah. They're telling a story.
Right? That's what it was all about last night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, they're telling a fucking story. Let them tell a story. God.
Yep.
You know, because, I mean, the rumors that I have been hearing is that it's going to be Kevin Owens and Sami versus the Usos at WrestleMania. So just leave it at that. Deeper.
Yeah. People are so impatient. And
Yes.
that's a problem. It's like,
And-
you got,
No, go
and
ahead.
that's the thing. It's like, people want the story and want a good story, but then they want everybody just to come in at once. And it's like, no, to build it, have it be better. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? If it's long going.
Yeah.
I'd love to see how a lot of these fans today would have done in the wrestling back in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, my God.
They wouldn't have survived.
No.
No, not a chance.
No. But, you know, it's like what you said, Clay. You know, you guys got to give it a chance to build up. When you're watching a fucking movie, you know, are you trying to say, all right, Russ, to the end? No. You're enjoying the story of the movie until it ends in the plot. Like, I love a good crime, horror, mystery type movie. And
Yes.
like one of the movies, I tell you, it's one of my all-time favorite movies, is Saw. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Watching the movie, I was just like, all right, there's a serial killer, all right, this is cool. Oh, this guy is sick, but this and that. Wow, he's doing some crazy shit. But then the ending of it, you would have never known that the fucking serial killer was in the goddamn room the whole time. Spoiler alert.
Right? Well, who hasn't seen Saw? Like, seriously.
If you have not seen Saw, you got something going on with you. But
If
you know
haven't
what I'm
seen Saw-
saying?
If you haven't seen Saw, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So, you know, I'm just like, you know, and then I was like, oh shit, what an ending. So people, wrestling is kind of the same thing. Enjoy it, watch the story progress, watch the story go along, and obviously it should end at WrestleMania. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So you guys just be patient. I don't see them not doing anything with fucking KO and Sammy at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, you're not in it. Shut up. God, people.
It's too much into it.
It is.
They can't just throw it away now.
Yeah. So, all right, let's, before we get into our Facebook post, and we got a couple good ones. Oh, boy. We are going to do a fantasy matchup today. We're changing it up a little bit, though, because this is our wrestlers from our hometown is what we're going to do. And the first two is Matt Novak from the UK and Josh Sanders. And so they already emailed me their people from their hometown. And then we're going to do it kind of like a tournament style where the next one, the winner of that will face another one of us. And then the winner of that will face the other person and the other and so on. So we get a clear winner. The advantage goes to Clay because he's going last. So he might be like, okay, good. I don't have to face off against that dude or this dude or whatever. So we'll see. We'll see. But before we go into that stuff, that's going to be after the break. We have in our hot tags, Jade Cargill. Everybody describing her run in one word. And that one is good. Yeah. And
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting. And of course, we have Darby Allen on there. Does he deserve a title shot, an AEW title shot? So we'll get into that in a second. But I wanted to play this clip. It was from Eric Bischoff talking about, from what I believe is Dave Metzler's ranking or awards, giving Tony Khan Promoter of the Year. Now, what do you guys seriously think about Eric Bischoff? I mean, is he at the point of respect on what he would say about the wrestling business? Do you guys think that?
I would think so. Honestly, in years past, like he was a big part of WCW and why it was what it was back in the 90s.
Yeah.
But he's also got a little bit of downfall with it for it closing like that. I would say, I mean, he does have some respect for, like, in the business, I would have to say. So I'd say, his word is better off than some people.
That is true. Elliot, what do you think? Is Eric Bischoff earned that respect to have a valued opinion on wrestling?
I think he has. It's more than like guys like Flair and Cornette, because like when they talk, it's like some of the stuff they come out with, but when Eric Bischoff does it, he like puts thought into it.
Yeah. That's true. You're right.
Yeah,
I could agree with that. Julian, what do you think?
I agree. I think Eric Bischoff does have that respect. I'll take his word and his opinion on wrestling more so than Meltzer, Alvarez, and Russo, because he has that success that came with him.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna play the clip. You guys be the judge of yourself, and just check it out. Here we go.
The Observer newsletter and the people that vote within it are a collection of. It's basically a circle jerk.
Okay.
It's a masturbation experience for Dave Meltzer to be sitting in the middle of this small group of nerds like him and making these votes that are not based on anything closely related to any kind of subjective or objective reality. It's just not. You've got Dave Meltzer he creates this narrative within his little dirt sheet universe and gets like-minded, weak-minded people to all vote and agree with him and his perspective on things. To suggest that Tony Khan was Booker of the Year, Promoter of the Year, when his company damn near imploded last year as a result of the piss-poor decisions, immature decisions, and nonsensical decisions that Tony Khan has made last year, is a joke. But the reason Dave does it is because of the proximity principle. Right? Dave is close to the elite. He's close to the young bucks. He can say whatever he wants, and Tony Khan can criticize Ariel Helwani for not being objective. Dave Meltzer, if he is not a paid supporter and promoter in his own way of AEW, probably should be. And now it's all blowing up in his face, so he tries to balance it out a little bit. But Dave Meltzer it's funny how Dave projects a lot. He really projects a lot. And I've noticed it more and more because of the way he covers recently.
All right, this is good.
All right. So, I mean, is he wrong?
He's 110% right.
Yep.
With everything that he has said. Like that whole list, if you look at it, just how dominant is AEW in all of that fucking list. If he says there, he's close to the elite. He's close with the young bucks. It's like, let me kiss your ass and put, you're promoter of the year. Best match of the year. Blah, blah, blah. Like that is so AEW heavily favored. It's not even funny. And in my opinion, Bischoff is 100% right.
And I've been listening to Dave Meltzer since Dave Meltzer's crap since '99, and a lot of what he says, he'll be like, you know what? I don't know. I can't say. It's like, shut up. If you don't know, then don't talk, because then he reports one week, and then the next week, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But my thing is, I'm sorry, man. Eric Bischoff is just 100% correct on what he said in that statement. Again, on Dave Metzler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I cannot disagree with anything he just said. And here's the thing. Eric Bischoff, he doesn't give a shit. And remember, he appeared on AEW.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And what I just said, he put a lot of thought into that, into what he said.
Yeah. Yeah, so he must have saw something. And let me tell you something. He's not the first person to say that about Dave Metzler and AEW. Okay?
No.
He's not. So, come on, people. You can defend it. And the thing of it is, the AEW marks will be like, oh, what's Eric Bischoff know?
Eric Bischoff knows a lot.
Seriously, they would say that. You know, and it's
well,
like, the motherfucker beat WWE in their fucking ratings for how long?
83 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think the man knows what the fuck he's talking about. For
Yep.
damn near 2 years, he was beating WWE in the ratings. I think he knows what he's talking about. I think he knows what the fuck he was doing. Come on.
And AEW hasn't even touched WWE since they've been in business for
Not even
4
close.
years.
And I love how these fans are still on about this. Oh, it's a AEW and WWE war.
Yeah.
There's no war.
Oh, right?
No war.
No fucking war at all, man. Give me a fucking break. Jesus. So
It's so true.
it is. It is. All right, let's get right into our Facebook post. Oh boy. Does Darby Allen deserve an AEW title shot? Now, before I read these comments, what do you guys think?
Hell no, he doesn't deserve a fucking title
Absolutely,
shot.
100% not.
Yeah,
What
get him
is
off
he-
my television.
What has he done for AEW to deserve an AEW world title shot? Besides team with Sting.
Now,
Yeah.
you know what? Honestly, to go off of what Eric Bischoff said about Tony Khan, it's just that he loves Darby Allen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He loves Orange Cassidy.
So the AEW fanboys, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the numbers right now on my poll.
You did a poll. What was it?
I did. Oh my god. 88% said yes, he deserves it, while 13 said no.
Wow.
Explain how the
Jesus
fuck he deserves
Christ.
it, though. What? Why? Because he's a freaking bootleg of Jeff Hardy?
Yeah.
Right?
Or, oh, God. No, he does not deserve a AEW title shot. He has done nothing in AEW. You beat guys that are twice your size, which makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Win the world, and you throw yourself around like you're a fucking rag doll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
And it might be the old school in me, but he has no character. It is so like,
No, he doesn't.
hi guys. You know, I'm going to tell you a story. Hold up. Let me tell this story. Anyway, it's like, bro, you're fucking killing me with this shit.
Right?
Exactly.
Good Lord. God, just terrible.
And even on Dynamite, I'm just going into it. Well, what am I going to do? I'm going to beat you with that skateboard.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to wring your neck. Like, really? Come on. I just don't believe in Darby Allen.
I don't
probably
either.
never will believe in Darby Allen.
All right.
So he
True.
hasn't shown me shit.
No. Now, here's some comments. Josh Sanders and Tyrus Chuku. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I know I didn't, but I apologize. But they seem to have gone at it a little bit on social media, on the post. And Josh Sanders said, no, Darby needs to chill out with his bullshit emo character. They got him thinking the guys that need to look good look bad. Wardlow, Samoa Joe, Big Bill, etc. Can't stand Darby. So Tyrus, I'm trying to, because Facebook does this bullshit where instead of showing the replies and then the person that replied, they do it weird. They do it very weird. I'm just like, what the fuck? But so I'm gonna try to do my best to hopefully this will make sense. I'm assuming. So Tyrus says, "Okay, I'll be waiting, but don't forget the date of Mania 39." So that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure how in order. They don't do it in order anymore. So Sanders said, "You're funny, never wrong." That's a good one. Tyrus repeated respond and said, "Maybe one day, not today. P.S. Darby's a future AEW champ. He might not beat your boy Maxwell, what's his name, but someday he'll become champ. Trust me, I'm never wrong in these types of matters." Okay, so it makes sense when Josh says, "Oh, you're funny, you're never wrong." That's a good one. So see what I'm saying, though? They fucking, I don't know why Facebook does this.
Right.
So Josh Sanders replied to him and says, "Never say never. There's a first time for everything, including you being wrong. Bad look for AEW if he becomes a AEW world champion." You guys agree with that? Is it going to be a bad look?
Yep.
It will be a horrible look.
Yeah. So Tyrus' response is, "Game on, man. Who do you pick to win night 2 at Mania?" So they went on to a WrestleMania conversation. And then he says, when this podcast page posts the points game, I'll reveal my answers. So he's talking about the pay-per-view points game for Mania.
Yeah.
Yeah. So something went, I'm assuming they went back to AEW or Tyrus was responding back to his AEW comment. It said, "Because Joe is old, it's not Darby's fault his opponents can't hang in the ring with him no more." Josh responded to that, and said, "If that was the case, then I could agree to disagree. Pace and experience over age. I'm not a Darby fan. He would make a good cruiserweight. That's about it for me." So
I don't even know if he would make a great cruiserweight.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I'm trying not to be down on the guy, but it just doesn't interest me. It might interest some other people, and that's fine. And
for sure, like little kids, I can see that because the whole face paint, it's like looking cool. I understand that, like whatever, but there's nothing else there.
No,
I'm not going to say that he isn't an incredible wrestler because he can wrestle.
But here's, you know what he reminds me of?
Is fucking weird.
It is. But you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of a person that tries to act like a badass and isn't, but thinks he is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's, I don't know, fucking weird. To me, he just doesn't do it for me. If I owned a promotion and if it was highly successful, I wouldn't put him in there. For what? For what?
No.
Bobby Eddie. Yeah. He said, "I'm hoping to see the 3 remaining pillars all get shots at the title." Bro. That's what I was asking.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Man, I'm telling you, I hope y'all motherfuckers ain't going back to that shit.
They were doing so good too.
For a good while.
Yeah.
Deldreen Malloyd Maddox, he said, "Why? He's nothing but a spot monkey." I don't think he's a spot monkey. The Young Bucks are a spot monkey.
Yeah.
That's true.
Them dudes are, but I don't think he is. He's more just a thrill seeker type dude, and it's like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. It's just not nothing. He does nothing for me. I don't want nothing to do with him. Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Don't stop pushing him. You know, that's my thing. And the thing that's making me upset, and this is just AEW all around, is that they put the same people on TV with kind of like the same bullshit that happens every week. And I'm not trying to sound like a hypocrite because I know WWE does it just as much, but not that much as AEW does. And what I mean by that, we've been seeing Jericho on TV for how many weeks in a row? Come on. Orange Cassidy lately, for I'm going to say the past 3 fucking months, we've been seeing him on fucking TV every fucking week.
Always defending that title.
Yes.
That's the first match that's been for like a month. It's
Yeah.
been that title match.
Yeah. And it's like the same people are appearing every fucking week doing the same shit. Granted,
Yep.
WWE does it, but they don't do it to the extent that AEW does.
No.
Roman is the hottest act right now. The whole bloodline things. Do we see him every week on TV? No, we don't.
Nope.
They do something else to still tie in that story. Brilliant. Smart. Bray Wyatt, another hot act in WWE. We don't see him every week.
We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. But even if we do, it's always something different. It's nothing the same. You know, and for example, when Jericho comes out, it's the same shit with the same guy. Then goes to somebody different. And then does the same fucking story he did with the other guy. So
Yeah.
come on, man. The AEW, they gotta fucking start switching shit up. You know? They really do.
I agree.
So, all right, that's it for the Facebook post. If you guys have any comments, questions about anything, drop us a line on our Facebook page, and we'll leave it for next week's edition of Wrestling POV. With that being said, it is time for the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Clay.
All right, let's get into the wrestling news from around the world. So, a lot of talk this week about my boy, Pat McAfee. So, I'm just going to start off with that. They said Wade Barrett and Michael Cole are now the official SmackDown commentators for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
Pat McAfee not expected to be in WWE commentary for a while.
Really? They say why?
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
Pat also made a post about the whole situation.
Okay.
And he has said, a lot of wrestling, and this is quoting Pat McAfee, a lot of wrestling chatter about me right now. I think about wrestling every day. That dream isn't done. My business is currently rather active and extremely important. Baby on the way. Timing is everything. I still have massive plans for my journey to be in the WWE Hall of Fame someday. Believe that. So, seems like he's got a lot on his plate. And he does have a baby coming with his wife.
Okay.
He apparently is getting sued by Brett Favre, who was a former NFL quarterback.
For what?
I don't know. Something about
Defamation.
Okay. Yeah, something that was said on his show, on Pat's show, and then Favre didn't agree with some, I don't know. It was a bunch of drama, so now he's getting sued by, So.
It's because Pat called him out because of his him stealing from the donations for charity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, we won't be seeing Pat, but that makes me really sad. But on to the rest of it. Conan will induct Rey Mysterio into the WWE Hall of Fame this year.
Yep. Heard that.
And Rey wanted that. So yeah.
That's
I guess
fine.
we'll see. Yeah, sure. Why not? The Bella Twins have officially left WWE and will now go by their real names, Nikki and Brie Garcia.
Yep. Saw that too, man. Hey, it is what it is.
Hey, and they're not doing anything in WWE. No. Might as well be with their own names. Like, they're doing their own thing. So be it.
But the thing of it is, I never really cared for them.
No.
Just Nikki.
I like
when she came out in the ring. That's all I cared about.
Yeah. I agree 100% with you, man. It's good times. Jay White. Jay White says he's 50-50 on signing with AEW or WWE.
Really?
Yeah. So he's.
Did we do a poll on that?
Did we?
I don't think we did.
No, we didn't.
No.
So let's leave it for next week. Let's say.
Yeah.
Let's put it on there. Where would Jay White end up? AEW or WWE?
Perfect.
There we go. That's for next week.
All right. Yes. Dave Bautista will not be inducted into WWE Hall of Fame this year due to his movie schedule.
Yeah,
So
heard about that too.
Busy making movies. But didn't he get inducted in 2020 and then COVID happened and then they didn't get the Hall of Fame induction and all that other stuff? But I thought he was already in the Hall of Fame.
I don't think so.
He hasn't?
Wasn't
he in there with as part of Evolution?
Yeah,
that
part of
must
Evolution.
have been it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then this is okay. That must be for herself. That's probably what I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, not yet. But he will be sometime. And lastly, the great Muta will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah, I heard about that too. Good for him.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. But that is all I have for the news. Tony, let's get into rumors.
All right, feeding off of the Hall of Fame show, some other names being discussed for the WWE Hall of Fame include William Regal, Michelle McCool, Lex Luger, Demolition, IRS, and Lillian Garcia.
Ooh, that's surprising. Demolition is surprising.
Yes, it is. In case you guys don't know why, Elio. Yeah, I was gonna say, Elio, go ahead and tell them why. It's surprising.
They were involved in a lawsuit with the WWE.
Yes, they were.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
that's
they
what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah. Lex Luger.
But
okay. Michelle McCool.
I think it's due time for Lex.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Michelle McCool? Question mark?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think so.
William Regal? Absolutely. Hell
yes.
Yeah. IRS? Yeah. I'd say so.
Sure. Yeah.
Lillian Garcia? I would say yes. She was a ring announcer for many years. Wonderful voice because she sings the national anthem before every show. So
beautiful voice.
And it's man, it gives you goosebumps when she sings it.
Yes.
So, and a very nice person too. Yeah, good. Triple H is planning to change Butch's name back to Pete Dunne.
Thank you.
The reason it hasn't happened yet is because the Brawling Brutes were getting over. When the Pete Dunne gimmick does return later this year, it won't be as a member of the Brawling Brutes. So
thank the good Lord and baby Jesus.
So I'm assuming they're going to break up later this year. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And lastly, Vince McMahon repeatedly tried to break up the New Day over the years, despite Big E, Kofi, Kingston, and Xavier Woods being against the split. One example given was that Vince wanted Xavier Woods to turn on Kofi after winning the King of the Ring in 2021 because that's what a king would do.
Okay.
But these wrestlers don't have to turn on each other for a team to split.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
That's 100% right.
It's like, come on, people. Come on, people. So, but that's all I have. Clay, what do you got for injury?
Well, I got a few. So grab your popcorn. We got some injuries. Kofi Kingston is having ankle surgery from his when he hurt his ankle last 2 weeks on SmackDown. And he showed a picture of it on social media. That thing is huge.
It's huge. Yeah, I saw the picture. Man. But I didn't know he was having surgery. Holy shit.
Yeah, so he's probably going to be out even longer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, a shame.
Yeah. Will Ospreay has a shoulder injury.
Oh, wow.
Danhausen has torn his pectoral muscle.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, yeah, he's going to be out for a while.
Yeah, that was at the match at the last pay-per-view. He did that.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And JC Jane separated her shoulder.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that
against Gigi Dolan. Yeah. So
shit.
She's going to be out for a while.
All right.
But that's all I have for injuries.
All right, let's get right into the hot tag news. This week is describe Jade Cargill's title run in one word. Oh, boy. I'm going to hold my thoughts on it, but what do you guys think? What How do you describe her title run in one word?
Jobbers.
Jobbers.
That's the one word I got because her whole title reign. One person I remember is, I don't know what her name is in AEW now. I forget off the top of my head, but Ember Moon, honestly, was the only credible wrestler that, in my head, that I can remember she's wrestled for that TBS title. Everybody else,
agree.
Jobber match. Name me one fucking wrestler that she wrestled for that TBS title, and I'll give you a fucking medal. Because that's all she's done is wrestle jobbers, 2-minute matches, and then what made her look strong.
The only name I can think of is the one this past Wednesday, but even no one even knows who that one is if you don't watch Shimmer.
Yeah.
Nope. So my word is jobbers.
I agree. Totally agree. Elio, what is the one word to describe her title run?
Goldberg. That's what she reminds me of. With this undefeated streak, the championship. Feel like no one can beat her. What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. You're 100% right with that, man.
Yeah. Julian, what's your one word?
My one word is mid. This title run has been mid. I think she wrestled Red Velvet for that belt 3 separate occasions. It's been that bad.
All right, listen.
Hold on.
Shut up! Jesus. You said your one word is mid.
Yes.
The fuck you mean by that? Hello, I'm asking you a fucking question.
Like mid, like trash, like garbage. That's what
mid does not mean trash, garbage.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it like MJF would, but I will get muted.
You're gonna get muted right now.
MJF says mid though, bro. Then if you say it like MJF, that's what MJF says.
Mid. What the fuck does mid mean? What does mid mean? I'm asking you a goddamn question.
That's what it means. It's mid. It's
mid meaning what? When somebody's mid card, that means they're not that good enough to be on the main card. Okay? We're asking what in one fucking word describe it's a mid-card title as it is. And we said, what is the one word to describe her run? And you're like, mid. Mid meaning garbage. No! Oh, God. I got a headache.
Somebody give Tony a beer, damn it.
I know, right? It's my daughter's birthday, too. I might drink on the behalf of her.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for a goddamn answer. Give me something else besides mid, because you made no fucking sense.
It's trash.
Thank you. Okay. Plus, Elio's like, all right. Wow. My one word is dumb. It's a dumb title reign. For what? You know what I'm saying? For somebody, and I'm sorry, she's green as fuck. And they're trying to make her to be a superstar. And it's not working. So my one word is dumb.
Yep.
Here's the comments. All right. Because I stayed away from reading the comments ahead of time. How much you want to bet there's at least one person that did not follow when I said one word? How much you want to bet that there's somebody going to make a whole fucking comment out of it?
There'll be a whole paragraph.
A whole paragraph, yeah.
Yep.
Nick Me said boring. Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Regina Cooper, she said boring. Matthew Flores, he said predetermined. Josh Sanders said undefeated. All right, now Josh, he said to describe her title run. Jesus.
Yeah.
Sean Morris, he said boring. JJ Williams said dominant. Oh my God.
Dominant To
Dominant. To who exactly? Jesus,
who? My
man.
point.
I'm dominant. Shut up.
Yeah.
Herman Siegel said, meh.
That's technically not a word, but
No,
we'll take
yeah,
it,
that's
I
true.
guess.
Bradley Wheat said Goldberg.
Oh, copied Elio.
Mhm. And here we go. Mahesh Karump. He said the best and perfect champion. Not what the fuck I was
One
asking.
word.
What?
One fucking word. It's not quite a paragraph, but still. Damn.
Bo
Why making Clay
Wimbush.
mad? He's
I know,
already
right?
upset about Pat McAfee. Now you have to make him mad, even angrier than he already is.
Thank you.
Bo Wimbush said, unbelievable. She needs to go to WWE to make name for yourself. AEW sucks for real.
There's a fucking paragraph. God damn it. No, that's not what the fuck we asked, man. Shit.
Here's a fucking another one. Bob Eddy, he said, I think we will start to see how she truly is with a program with Taya and possibly a returning Statlander. The wrestlers she has gone up against have never been the top ones in the company.
God dang, that's a lot of words, man. We just asked for one.
What is going on?
Seriously.
I don't know,
Listen.
man. I
Fucking
did say
listen.
one word, right? I mean, am I wrong?
Did. No.
No.
It's not hard.
Shit.
Damn. Fuck.
Oh, boy. Michael Torrey said, useless.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Brandon Magrula, he said Goldberg. C.A. Claiborne said mistake.
Mistake.
Hey, it's true. Sean Bryan said weak. Okay,
Ooh.
sure.
Yes.
Whatevs. We'll go with that. Scott Remy said trash. All right, then. Okay, we'll go with that one, I guess. Walter Ball said dormant. Paul.
So
Paul
what?
M-
Dormant?
Dormant.
Dormant?
Yeah.
Dormant. Oh, I thought you said
Dormant.
dormant. I'm like, what?
No, dormant.
Dormant. Okay.
Yeah. Paul M. Sherry said skunk. Sunk? Okay.
All right. Sure.
Dakota Renfro said lackluster. Rawr. Alrighty then. Marsha Ferguson said, same with Bianca. No good opponents. Wait
What?
the fuck a minute.
How
Wow.
is that compared to Bianca?
What
Are
are
you
you
fucking
talking
serious?
Hell no. Did you just compare Bianca Belair and Jade?
Not a comparison.
They're not even
No.
close.
Let's do that.
No.
No.
First of
And
all, Bianca has fought a lot more credible wrestlers than fucking Jade Cargill.
Absolutely.
Did
So-
we just
Yes.
say all of her opponents have been jobbers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Besides Ember and
Yeah.
or whatever
That's it.
her name is now.
Wow.
Yep.
Unreal. Sean Blake said stale.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? Sure. Oops, almost deleted it. Edward Rodriguez said mid. Is he related to you, Julian?
Must be. It must be a long lost brother.
Holy fuck. Jesus. Jonathan
There
Smith
had to be
said,
one.
shut up. Jonathan Smith said, predictable. Okay.
Okay.
Daniel Bravado Ruiz, he said, overrated. Ruben, you know what? I kind of agree with that. She is overrated.
I do too.
Big
Yeah.
time.
Yep.
Ruben Double R Richardson said, interesting. How is it
Okay.
interesting? How is that run interesting? There's nothing interesting about that damn run.
No.
Shane Graham
No.
said, overrated. Norman Thorby said, terrible. Was he Charles Barkley?
I was gonna say, as soon as he said that, I could think of Chuck.
Terrible, man. It's just terrible.
This is terrible.
All right, a few more, and then we'll take a fucking break.
Athena. That's Ember Moon's
Athena,
name
yeah.
now. Athena. Yeah, I just bother me.
I know. You know what? When you said that, I was like, "Fuck, what the hell's her name now?" I forgot.
Yeah.
Walt Chef said, "Joke." James Cookin said, "Great, but it's AEW, kind of like winning Best Dressed at Goodwill." God damn.
One word though.
Even though I did say one word, that was a harsh comment, bro.
That was ruthless.
Good joke though. Anton Kimbrough says, "As long as she stays on television, I'm fine."
Okay.
What are you watching?
You are alone then.
With a box of tissue and lotion, yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't need that picture. I did. God damn. Oh, well. That's okay.
Oh, boy. Angelo Agley said boring. Bradley Wheat said Goldberg. And then James Vigito Jerko responded to him and said Goldberg at least did it first. There's also Asuka who did it better, and now we got Goldberg 2.0. You know what? He is right. Asuka did do it better.
She did.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you're right. I agree. If you want to say that, Asuka did do it better.
Eugene Benitez said boring. Female Goldberg. See, you ruined it, bro. You ruined it.
Boring was fine, and then you threw out that.
Yeah.
No, one word.
Tang Chen Sangs. He said she should be in porn industry. Oh my god! Really, bro?
What the fuck?
What
the fuck is wrong with you?
This
Fucking
is pro wrestling. There's other sites for that.
Exactly. If you want to know what sites to go on, email Elio. He knows them all.
Yes, he does. Knows them all by heart.
He does.
Don't email. I have a block list that's a mile long. I probably had to block a whole bunch.
Oh my god. All right, last one. Tommy said just sexy. Fucking dumbasses. You guys are dumb. Jesus.
She is pretty though. I will admit
She
that.
is. She is, but I mean, we're asking about her title run. How is her title run sexy?
Not nowhere near.
Seriously, not nowhere
It's
near.
true.
Dumbasses, dumb. Grow up,
right?
All right, that's it. I'm done. But if you guys have any fucking questions or fucking whatever, fucking drop us a line. We'll put it in. Sure, why not? All right, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause. When we come back, we have This Week in Wrestling and the fantasy matchup for this week. We'll be right back.
This is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Hey guys, this is Kevin Owens. Make sure to listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Take it easy, guys. Maybe I'll end up on your show one day. Who knows? But if I do, I'll probably end up taking the whole thing over, and then it won't really be your show anymore. So maybe it's not a good idea. Who knows? We'll see how that works out.
And we are back, and you can find Wrestling POV every Saturday on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, iHeartRadio, Pandora, TuneIn Radio. Now it's time to get to This Week in Wrestling. Tony, let's get raw.
All right. We're also on Amazon. Don't forget. We're on Amazon.
Sick.
So,
yeah.
All right.
Get on Amazon.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So before we get into the wrestling news, hello, This Week in Wrestling, it's time for our fantasy matchup. Now, we changed it up a few times because we're doing this tournament style. So each and every one of us is picking a representative from our home state. And even though I live in New Mexico, I'm sticking with New York. And the thing of it is, like, I did look up for New Mexico, and there's nothing from New Mexico.
Really?
The closest would have been for me would have been for Eddie Guerrero, because Eddie Guerrero is 40 minutes from my house. So I could have went with him. El Paso, Texas. Yeah. So I could have went with him, but I'm not going to reveal who I have now. But that'll be revealed probably in a couple weeks. So what we're going to do is it's a tournament style. Josh Sanders and Matt Novak is going to go first. And then the winner of that will face off Julian's hometown wrestler. And then the winner of that will go against Elio. The winner of that will go against me. Then the winner of that will go up against Clay. So that's how we're going to do it in the next several weeks. Hometown representing. That's right. Now, obviously, there's no numbers to pick because everybody's picking. They had already got their pick, so that's fine. Now, Matt Novak, he picked his hometown wrestler, Will Ospreay. Very good pick. Very good pick. Josh Sanders, we need to have a talk. Okay? Because he sent me his first pick, right? And then when I saw Matt's, I was like, that's just fucking perfect. But he went with somebody else because he said, and this was his email to me. He said the more he read about this wrestler I'm about to announce, dude is a legend. I'll ride with him in this. I was like, wow. And then he said, perfect representation of us hard-working Kentucky folk. So his pick, was Hillbilly Jim.
You would pick that, wouldn't you, Josh?
Yeah.
Good God. Wow.
So it's Hillbilly Jim against Will Ospreay, first round.
What a fucking match.
But here's the thing.
I can't wait to set up that TikTok poll for this one.
Oh, I know, right? If Hillbilly Jim wins that one on your TikTok poll, I don't know what the fuck to say. But do you guys want to know who he originally picked?
Absolutely.
Ricochet.
Josh! What is wrong with you?
Yes. And that's why when I told you guys, they had a match a long time ago, and a lot of people said it was match of the year. And I would have loved to see what people would think of it now between these two guys in a fantasy matchup, even though they already wrestled. So he wrote on here, he said, so Ricochet was born in Illinois, but quickly moved to Paducah. Is that how you pronounce it? Paducah?
Sounds about right.
Okay. Kentucky.
Yeah.
And he claims Kentucky as his home, so I'm going to go with him. And then that's when he changed his mind and says, actually, fuck that. Read more about Hillbilly Jim, and this dude is a legend. I'll ride with him. And then that's when he wrote, perfect representation of us hardworking country, Kentucky folk, Hillbilly Jim. So
I would love to hear Kentuckians say about legends because Hillbilly Jim, seriously?
Yeah.
That's your legend? Damn.
Josh, we had the match right there, bro. And honestly, and I'll be honest with you, if this were to be put out right now, you know, Will Ospreay versus Ricochet, I honestly wouldn't know who would win it. I really wouldn't.
I don't either.
But
I really don't either.
And I hate to say it like this, but I think I know who's going to win this one.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, my goodness.
Yeah. All right, let's get right into This Week in Wrestling. Let's start right off with Raw notes. Low points I had, it was just Omos again. You know, just like just like how we always talk about, like with Darby, or what I said about Darby, it's just he's getting bland to me, and he's also green, and they're trying to push him, and they seriously think going through Brock Lesnar is going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I don't
not
think
working.
So.
No,
it's not.
He had AJ Styles with him. It didn't work.
No.
He's now have MVP, and it doesn't work.
Nope.
Now he's going against Brock.
That's not going to work either.
That's absolutely not going to work.
Yeah.
So he's a lost cause. I'm sorry.
And I 100% agree with you. So, high points I had, the Judgment Day versus Gargano and Loomis. I thought that was pretty neat. That was a good match. I actually enjoyed it. My other high point I had was LA Knight versus Cody Rhodes. Thought that was a good match too. Again, I'm hearing that they are going to give LA Knight a huge push, but they're going to wait till after WrestleMania. So he's doing the work. He's being on TV, which is great. He's doing something different every time he appears. Promos are great. Everything. Speaking of promos, another high point I had was Cody's promo. Man.
Yes.
Yep.
But I just want to throw this out there, and I'm talking as a wrestler's perspective, wrestler's point of view. Do you ever notice that? Not ever notice, but this promo that Cody did, that was Cody. If you ever notice when Cody Rhodes does a promo, he always talks like, and now I have to face Roman Reigns. This promo, he was speaking from the fucking heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Those are two different Cody Rhodes, and I love the fucking speaking from the heart promos, man, because those are the best promos to have. So,
yes, they are.
It was a high point for me. Another high point I had was Solo Sikoa versus Kevin Owens. Thought it was a very good match. Good way to close out that show, man. And Solo, still undefeated.
Yes,
we haven't heard anything about it, but it should be pretty soon. Now, a side note I had. Now, did Austin Theory give a hint when he said to the Street Profit saying, in a couple of months, you guys are going to be unemployed? Why would he say that out the blue? You know what I'm saying? It was a little odd for me. I don't know if he was throwing a hint for them that they were going to break up is what I'm trying to get at. Not be unemployed as they're going to leave the company, but I think unemployed at meaning like they're going to split. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's due time if they were to.
Yeah.
You know, I think Montez Ford, like we've said, needs to shoot to the top. Dawkins, I think, could be a good mid-carder.
Yeah.
At best. So I would say maybe it is time. Maybe it is a hint. Who knows?
Yeah. So I don't know. I could be looking into it too hard, but I don't know. When I noticed that, because the promo that he was cutting on them, and then all of a sudden he just threw that out there. And I was like, that's a little weird. A little weird. All right, Elio, what did you have?
Basically, I had the same high points and low points.
Oh.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Clay, what'd you have?
Same as you for high points, man. I had Judgment Day versus Johnny Gargano and Dexter Loomis. Thought it was a really good match. Love the momentum that Judgment Day is getting right now. And like I've said last week, Dominic is so improving. I'm starting to really dig him. I really am.
Yep.
So that I gave a high point. And Solo Sikoa versus Kevin Owens. Great main event. With Usos getting involved in the street fight. Solo still undefeated. So I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Low points gave it to Omos and Brock Lesnar face off. Like you said, Tony, not working. Omos is just I don't know how else to explain it. That he's big, okay, great, but everything else, no, it's not there.
Yeah.
But I did have one more low point. Elias versus Bronson Reed.
Oh,
I
really?
don't get what they're I'm tired of Bronson Reed coming out there, beating the shit out of the guy and going off into the sunset. Like, I want him to do something else. Like, I don't know what it is, but have Bronson have more of just a minute or two match. And Elias, I just hate how they're treating Elias. I feel like this could work with him. The thing that he's doing, even with Boogs, but it's like he's losing every week. So that's where I had to give a low point to.
I wonder if they're doing the MVP thing with him. Remember when MVP went on that long losing streak or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So
could be.
We'll see. Yeah. Side notes, though. Corey Graves, you're about to drive me fucking nuts. I am so tired. Every time Carmella comes out, he has to bring this shit up. This is what he says. He says, oh, well, my wife is hot, but then goes on and says, that's all I'm going to say, because then the Twitter trolls will get mad.
I heard him say that.
Bro, you're pathetic. Shut up. Grow up. And I guarantee you, somebody in the back said, cool it with the whole fucking, because it ruined her match.
Yeah.
Catch the other thing he said?
No.
I was too pissed off about the other part.
When she was saying, I apparently someone said something, and he said, nothing cheap about her. I've got the receipt.
Yeah.
God. Just shut up. We get it. You're married. You love her. Great.
Right?
But that's all I got to say. Corey, shut up. There we go. That's all I had for Raw.
All right. So I gave Raw a B+ this week. Clay, what'd you give it?
I gave it a B-.
All right. Elio, what'd you give it?
Yeah, I went with a B- as well.
All right. Let's go right into NXT with Clay. Take it away.
All right. We're going right into NXT. I'll start off with the high points. I had Gallus was pretty deadly for the tag team titles. I thought this was a really good match. Building up an old rivalry they had in UK. These guys put on a hell of a match, so I enjoyed it. And this match really surprised me. I give it a high point. Darby Allen versus Apollo Crews. I honestly really dug this match. Apollo, right after him, Darby Allen really showed out with Apollo Crews. And Darby getting the win, so they had a really good match. So I was impressed. Yeah. Those are all my high points. Low points. The whole tag team qualifier match with Niall and Paxley, Chance Carter, and Dawn and Alba Fire. This was just all over the place. Then you had Paxley turn on Ivy Nile, which, okay, I don't understand where they're going with that, but it was just all over the place. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn get win, which, okay, that's fine. They're a good tag team, it looks like. But I just did not enjoy this match. And my other little point, Kiana James versus Gigi Dolan. Again, this match was all over the place.
Yeah.
And Gigi.
They're still on with this whole Briggs and Jensen thing.
Yes. And
you didn't get my call. You didn't get my text message. Blah, blah. I was like, oh, my God. You got to be
drama. God dang. But Gigi getting a huge pop, which that is awesome and all. But I don't feel like she's living up to the hype of the pop that she's getting right now.
Yeah.
And I hate saying that because I do like Gigi Dolan. But the big pop she's getting, she needs to improve more on wrestling. You know what I'm saying? She just, and I get it, she just broke up with Toxic Attraction, that sort of thing, and it'll do time. But come on, we need to get going. I have another side note for this. Freaking... The whole brawl at Johnny Gargano's house with Grayson Waller. Okay, great story going. This was okay for what it was. You know, you got to protect the household. But here's what fucking threw me off. Candice LeRae and the cute little baby boy coming out. Okay, I will say that. You ruined this whole entire segment when you were on your porch and saying, oh, stop. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Stop. Please don't do that.
All right.
Oh, no.
What kind of acting is that?
Oh, no.
Just don't stop. Don't do that.
Stop. No.
You sat
Wait
back
a minute.
and you're at your fucking house. Go inside the house because Johnny had it taken care of. And you're just standing on the porch like, oh, please don't. The acting still sucks.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
That
just ruined the whole segment for me. But I'm like, God. But anyway, the story was going good. I just had to throw that side note because I don't know if you guys agreed with me or not on that, but it drove me nuts.
No, I 100% agree.
I'm like standing there watching. I'm like, what? She's like, please stop. Don't do that.
Right. Come on. But
terrible.
That's all that I have for NXT. Elio, what'd you have?
So, for high points, I have the Johnny Gargano promo at the beginning, though.
Yeah.
And I also gave it to Zoe Stark and Sol Ruka. Because, let me tell you. So, before AEW Revolution, I did something that I hadn't done in a while. I decided to check out 2 episodes of NXT Level Up.
Okay.
And two matches that stood out to me were Tatum Paxley and Lyra Valkyria and Sol Ruka and Valerie Loretta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that match that Sol Ruka had on Level Up, her finisher is pretty cool the way it's executed.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that modified RKO.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
It's dope.
So that's I gave that a high point, and also that brawl between Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's dope.
But
And see, for low points, I have that whole triple threat match and the Gigi Dolan Count James and the brawl at like what we just talked about, the brawl at the Johnny Gargano's house.
Mhm.
There you go.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's all you had?
That's all I got.
All right. Tony, what'd you have?
But I had a mix of everything that you guys had. I had, the addition to what Elio had. So not gonna add too much. I just was so bored with this fucking NXT, man. I was like, ugh. But then there was some interesting, and then not. It just kept going back and forth, but more non-interesting than anything. So, yeah,
I agree.
That's all I got. I mean, I'm not gonna repeat it.
All right. Overall, I gave NXT a C this week. Elio, what'd you give it?
Yeah, I went with a C as well.
All right. Tony, what'd you give it?
Same across the board, a C.
All right. We're going to Dynamite with Elio.
Okay, Dynamite, I don't even know if I can point out any high point. This show, I mean, if I gave one, it would probably be to that main event.
Yeah.
With the House of Black, but everything else, the QTV was stupid.
Oh my god.
The Bar Mitzvah now. Okay, this is what threw me. This is what took me out of that opening segment. Was there smear? Were they having audio issues again?
I don't know. Were they?
Because even the commentators tried to cover up, like, oh, he got their answer in stereo sound.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. No, it was they did have audio issues.
Yeah, it's like the second.
What was happening was the commentators, the crowd could hear them, and then there was a feedback happening, and that's why they said that. Yeah, no, they had audio issues. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what took me out of that. So that's what kind of took me out of that one.
Yeah.
But like, and some Jeff taking fashion tips from Jake Hager with that hat.
God, yeah. But you know
like,
why
if he was gonna say I like this hat, that's it.
I would have been done with fucking AEW.
Right.
That's all I have in this show. Clay, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. The only high point I had was the House of Black versus JAS versus the Elite. This was the only high point for me. Best match, obviously. I was scared to death that they were going to give it to either JAS or the Elite. And I'm like, don't do this. The House of Black, you're just now getting the titles, going on this run. Thank God the House of Black won. So that's my only high point. Low points. Fucking Jade Cargill versus Nicole Matthews. Again, who? That's why I said jobber. Yep. I'm sorry. Who is this woman?
That's why. If you know what Shimmer, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't even know.
2-minute match. Whatever.
She was from Canada, right? She was from Canada?
Is she?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And see what Jay's like, wait, Renee, you're from Canada too.
Yeah.
There you go. But after the match, Tyra Valkyrie debuted.
Yeah, good
so
for
that
her.
was cool to see. Yeah.
Yep.
But then I was like a small pop, and then it moved on to the rest of Dynamite. And I guess this now is their name, the Outcast promo.
Yeah.
Paige, Tony, Saraya, sorry, not Paige, Saraya. I'm sorry. Tony Storm and Ruby Soho.
No.
Where are they going with this promo? I didn't understand what the thing was. Talk about the grass was greener until two bitches came and peed in the grass. Like, what? Where are you going with all this?
With the name, the Outcast. It's a little too similar to WWE. Then they had the Social Outcasts.
Yeah, the social outcasts.
Yeah.
But they did it better.
But think of it this way.
The Social Outcast.
Yeah, I did too. But think of it this way, though. They're copying more of the outsiders. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Week after week. The spray paint. Then they call themselves outcasts. Outsiders. They did the same shit, man. Come on. That's a female version.
Stop with all these shots at WWE, even in that MJF promotion. MJF,
but not only that,
friends.
they had to copy off of NWO. Now, but this is a female version of it. Oh my God, really?
It's a terrible version. It is.
It's not good.
But no, and that's
they're not doing anything to say for me to say, oh shit, even though it's a newer version, I can get into it. They're not doing that for me.
Mm-hmm. No.
Instead, it's just you're copying, you know?
Yes. And the match that I know that is going to be a low point of next week. Did you guys catch?
No.
Hook versus fucking, I always forget his name. The manager, Stokely Hathaway.
Stokely Hathaway.
Seriously, Stokely Hathaway. Oh, okay, that's all. Okay, I have my little point right there.
I know. Yeah, I should just write it in there right now. Fuck out of here with
I might as well just say it because that's going to be garbage.
But why are they advertising like it's going to be a big deal? You know?
Exactly my point. That's where I was going. But I guess we'll have to wait till next week. That is all I have for Dynamite.
All right, my high point and Elite versus House of Black versus Jericho Appreciation. But here's the thing. This would have been I would have liked to have seen this as a rematch without Jericho Appreciation Society. So I'm gonna tell you straight up, it painfully hurt for me to even put it as a high point. And it was only because the Jericho Appreciation Society was involved in this. Why did you guys have to be involved in it? Why? Because the Elite and House of Black had a really good match. So now you throwing yourself in there? Because that's how I see it. You know, because so that way they can say, oh my God, JAS is involved in that too. It's going to be a great match. So when I put it as a high point, it hurt me to even put it as a high point because of that. And low point, same thing. Seriously, QTV acting like TMZ. Seriously? That's horrible. Oh my God. And a side note I had is like, wait a minute. They cut that 5-way promo in the beginning with Jungle Boy, Darby Allen, Sammy Guevara, and MJF. And Sammy Guevara cuts a babyface fucking promo
when he's getting booed out the building.
Yeah. I'm sorry. And that's the biggest fucking problem. Dude, you're a heel and you cut a babyface promo and then you just take a jab at Canada so you can get that heat back on you. Do you know how stupid that was? That was so fucking dumb. It's like, and it took away from the other guys. It's like, wait a minute, you cut an emotional fucking babyface promo when you're a fucking big time heel and you're getting booed. And it just didn't make sense to me, man. That's all I have. Fuck that. It was terrible. Overall,
I give this show a D.
I did a little better. I gave it a C minus.
I'm with Elio, man. I gave that shit a D. Serious. It was just terrible. So, all right, let's get right into SmackDown. Clay, take it away because I didn't see it because I was at the midget wrestling in my area. A friend of mine, Short Sleeve Samson, was in it, and he's a good friend of mine. He owns that company, and he comes here once a year for it. So,
nice.
Pretty cool. Nice. Go ahead. Take it away, Clay.
Well, we're going right to the SmackDown breakdown.
Yes, sir.
And you know what, guys? SmackDown, honestly, was a really good show.
Yeah,
really?
In my opinion, yes.
Yeah, it was.
In my opinion, SmackDown definitely gave a bunch of stories out, really built it up. Wrestling there was a couple matches where it was all right and that sort of thing, but this match was all about the stories they're making for Mania. And you know what? They were fucking good.
Good.
So let me just start out. High points. KO, Sammy, and Cody promo at the beginning of the show.
Really?
This telling the story of how Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn should be back together. And KO saying, well, you're not trying to be my friend. And Sammy going out, oh, well, we're brothers and this and that. And then just feeding to the crowd, which it was great. And then Kevin walks away. That leads to another story. This is good. So that ends. Ray and Dominic promo. after the match, we're Judgment Day, and who did Judgment Day face? It was
Rhea,
Santos and Zelina. Yeah. And then Rhea and Dom had a good match, and then here came Ray out after Dominic's talking shit about, oh, you should be a deadbeat dad, and going on and on about how bad Ray is. And Ray coming out, basically talking to Dom, I love you, son, but I will not put my hands on you still. But he said, if you weren't my kid, I'd beat your ass. That got the crowd pop and crazy. But then Ray goes out again, says, I still won't fight you, and then walks out. Oh. That leads to another story because people, this match is going to fucking happen. This is how to tell a fucking story. And then wait till next week, because when Ray finally snaps, he's going to get the biggest pop that he's had in years.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Guaranteed.
Hell yeah.
So that was awesome. Awesome. Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. Always a brawl between these two. Yep. Always a good match.
Who won?
It went to Imperium got involved, caused the disqualification, and then ended up making a triple threat at Mania.
I knew it.
I knew it.
And I have my fantasy booking.
I knew it.
Yes.
Go on.
Elliot's dying to talk.
Yes, he is. And that was completely awesome. And I popped for that. And my last high point, Jay and Sammy face to face.
Oh.
Jay explaining why. This was the final part of the show. Jay was all excited, or not excited, I'm sorry, about him and Sammy going back at it like, I never liked you in the bloodline. Then you got me to like you, and everybody else liked you. And then you turned on us and blah, blah, blah. Uh-huh. Sammy then says, oh, I was down with you and blah this and blah that. Then there's a brawl. Kevin Owens comes out, helps Sami Zayn with the Usos, and then they hug it out, and they're back together to face at Mania. So that was awesome. I loved it. Beautiful storytelling by SmackDown. I know I'm kissing SmackDown's ass, but this was fucking good. It was good. If I had to give one low point, though, I gave it to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Tegan Nox and Emma. It just was out there.
Yeah.
This was kind of sloppy at some points, but it wasn't that horrible for me to be like, whatever. Yeah. This was for a tag team match at Mania. Liv and Raquel get the win. And I guess we'll see from there. That is all I have for SmackDown. Elio, it's your time, brother.
So, okay, low point, I have the same thing. High point, I have that whole Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens promo. The Judgment Day versus Santos and Zelina. I also added also that's the end segment, but I also had the Charlotte Flair Rhea Ripley brawl.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Now, okay, my question now: what do you guys know about the Guerrillas of Destiny? Like, have you heard or read anything?
Yeah,
I've heard the name.
No. I'm saying, have you heard anything about them like signing or whatever?
Oh no. Why?
Okay, so no, I'm saying that maybe they're probably keeping that a secret because that's going to lead into my fantasy booking.
Okay.
So we got this triple threat at Mania for the championship.
Yeah.
Right.
So mid-match, Sheamus is taken out. He's on the outside. Drew and Gunther are the only two in the ring.
Okay.
So Gunther's controlling the match. The camera scans the arena, and we spot Hikuleo at ringside. So Gunther's still in control. He's going to put Drew away. Sheamus regroups on the outside and sees Gunther going for the cover, but it's too late to break up the pin. So Gunther retains.
Oh. Okay.
So then, after Gunther retains, him and Imperium leave. Sheamus helps Drew up. Drew, obviously frustrated, turns heel because a babyface Drew is boring.
True.
So he attacks Sheamus. That brings out LA Knight. Now it's a 2-on-1.
Huh.
So then we hear music that we haven't heard before. Hikuleo is now in the ringside area, and the Guerrillas of Destiny make their way out to the ring.
Damn.
Then they're standing in front of Sheamus, and it looks like they're going to square off with LA Knight and Drew McIntyre. Hikuleo at this point is up on the apron. Guerrillas of Destiny look over at Sheamus. They turn around and it's a 4-on-1 attack, and now Hikuleo joins in and makes it a 5-on-1.
God damn.
They get rid of Sheamus, and we have a new faction, the Rising.
Jesus.
Somebody call the freaking WWE, because that's how you book a fucking match.
You have LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Guerrillas of Destiny, and Hikuleo.
So, for the people that don't know who Guerrillas of Destiny is, Elio, explain who's in it and why'd you come up with that?
The Guerrillas of Destiny are Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Mm-hmm. They are Haku's sons.
Yeah.
And they've dominated New Japan for the longest time.
A very long time. And I had, in my rumors, I did say that they're looking at them. WWE is. So that's a good fantasy booking, Elio. Jesus.
It is.
So there you go. Yeah, Drew is the leader. Yeah. LA Knight is the enforcer. You have the backup with Tama Tonga Loa, and Hikuleo is a henchman.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Dig it, man. I dig it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
Awesome.
Wow. He just went all out.
He did.
Yeah, is that all you got?
That's all I got.
All right. And Tony, I would go to you, but
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it. Damn. But I think he got a pretty good aspect of what happened. So all is well. Overall, though, I gave SmackDown an A- this week. Elio, what'd you give it?
I have to go with the same. This was a really good show.
Wow.
All right.
All right, it's time for the Battle of the A Show. If you're new to that, all we do is we pick which show is the A Show for the week, and it's like a competition between each brand that goes all the way up till WrestleMania. Should I even ask what's your pick? What's your guys' pick for the A Show this week?
I'm going to go with obviously. I tried to joke it, but
I saw that. I thought you were going to go AEW. Elio.
No.
You going with SmackDown?
I'm going with SmackDown as well. This show being at the end was all storytelling.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to have to go back and look at it. Holy shit. All right. So it is time for the book. Those that are new to the show, basically what we do is we put the most ridiculous things that happen in the week of wrestling, and we do it just to get a good laugh because we always need a good laugh. All right, you guys ready?
Yes. Yep.
All right, Baldy Sands, go fuck yourself.
Fuck him. Stays.
Kevin Dunn's camera shots.
Stays.
No Trick Willie shot.
Stays.
AEW time management.
Stays.
Orange's knapsack.
Stays.
Yeah, Jesus. Trick's non-fitted hat.
Stays.
AEW's absurd commentary.
Stays.
Tony Shitvani.
Stays.
Barney's stolen hat.
Stays.
Seth's pretty deadly wardrobe.
Stays.
Moxley's period.
And I will give it one more week, but the last two matches that he hasn't bled.
How about this? If John Moxley can go 1 month, so 3 shows, we'll give him 3 shows in a row without bleeding, we'll take him off.
Good. Well, he's 2 right now, right?
Is he really?
Or is he? Yeah, the last 2 shows he hasn't bled.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. So next week.
Or if you want to start it today, we can start it today.
It's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do? You want to start today or we'll give him the 2 weeks?
Give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah.
We'll give him the 2 weeks? Okay, so next week, if he doesn't bleed, then we'll take him out.
Step.
All right. And last but not least, fuck's wrong with Tony Khan's eyes?
Stays.
Yeah, for sure. All right, that's it for the show. But make sure you guys tune in after the show as we have the 5-second shuffle championship, which right now currently went back to Clay. So the score is 3-2 now, right?
Yep.
Clay's got 3, Elio's got 2. If you're new to that, basically what I do is I just hit the shuffle button on my playlist. Random song comes up, and these guys, I only play 5 seconds of it, and these guys got to guess who it is. And the first 1 to 7 wins. And we also have the forbidden song. So if any of these songs comes up, they get a minus deduction from their score. And these songs are Taz, Chris Benoit, Reba Giggle, Hook, and Lash Legend. So if any one of those comes up, they get a minus to their score. And it's just how we ride off into the sunset until next week. We'll give you guys more content. With that being said, I'm your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man,
Clay Cummings,
and the gentleman,
Elio Canella.
And we're skipping Julian. Love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right, Clay, you have champion's advantage. You can either go first or pass it off to Elio.
I'll go first.
You sure?
Yeah. Nervous.
Yeah, you should be. All right, well, wait a minute. So with the show that we did today, predict what songs are we going to hear on this shuffle? Who do you think? I think Last Legend is going to come up.
Lash.
I'm going to say Lash.
Wait, like for forbidden songs wise?
No. Not Lash Legend. Sorry, Jade Cargill. I think Jade Cargill's song is going to come up.
There you go. I guarantee you Darby's going to come up.
Really? You think Darby?
Yeah, Darby. Yep.
Oh, you got a guess?
We'll see.
I'm going to say Darby.
All right.
Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is
yeah. Well, maybe Sami Zayn. Who knows?
Yep.
We're saying it now, so let's see if it comes up. All right, Clay, here is your first one.
You think you know me, you think you know me. You think you know me.
You want to take a stab at that one?
Edge.
Yes, it's Edge. All right, goes to Elio. Elio can get one with this one. Here's your first one.
Mankind.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Cactus Jack.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, seriously though, that's that's how fucked up. I can't say no more. All right, Clay gets the steal. He gets 2. Goes to Julian. Here's your first one.
Everyone smile.
Wow.
Is a dentist's
right off the bat.
favorite dinosaur?
I'm not going to play the whole thing because I can't stand that goddamn song.
Thank you so much.
All right, goes to Clay. Julian's got -1. Goes to Clay. Clay's got 2. He can have 3 with this one. Here you go.
Mr. Perfect?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
King Mabel.
King Mabel, yes, you are on the board. You got your one. All right.
Job.
Goes to Julian. He's got -1. He can get 0 with this one.
Elio.
Oh, goes to Elio. Oh, never mind then. Goes to Elio. He has 1. He can have 2 with this one. Here you go.
Everyone smile.
God damn it.
What is a dentist's favorite dinosaur?
He had 1.
Dead. Damn.
He had 1. Goes to Julian. Elio's back at 0. Julian's got -1. He can crawl out and get 0 with this one. Here you go.
Everyone
fucking
smile.
What
is a dentist's favorite dinosaur?
Jesus.
Hey,
Clay, are you scared right now?
I'm very scared because that's never happened. Back to back forbidden, but the same
song.
Yeah.
God.
Oh shit.
Jesus, man. All right, Clay, it's on you. You got 2. You can have 3 with this one. Here you go.
Is that the Mexicools?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Is that S.A. Rios?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
The Latino World Order?
No, it is not. It's Primo and Epico. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Clay's still at 2. Elio's got 1, right?
No, 0.
He's got 0. Julian's got -2. But Elio can get 1 with this one. Here you go.
The Viking Raiders.
The Viking Raiders, yes, you are on the board with 1. Goes to Julian. He's got -2. He needs to get out of this one, but hopefully with this one. Here you go. Jesus. If those that don't know, that is Taz's ECW theme. Jesus. That's just terrible. Terrible. -3. Goes to Clay. He can have 3 with this one. Here you go.
Rico?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
The Rock.
It is The Rock.
That's The Rock?
Yes.
It's off of WF The Music Volume 5.
Volume 5, yeah. Featuring Slick. That's weird.
Wow. Okay.
When did The Rock ever come out to that?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Elio's got 2. Okay. He's tied up with Clay. He can have 3 with this one, or will it be taken away? I don't fucking know.
Dexter Loomis.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Big Swole.
It's Big Swole, yes.
Oh.
You got -2 now. So you had 3. All right. Goes to Clay. Clay can have goes to Julian. All right, he can probably get another one notched out. Here you go.
Test.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Scott Hall.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Ricochet.
No, it is not. It's Ahmed Johnson.
Oh,
yeah,
that guy.
All right, goes to Clay. He can have 3 with this one. Here you go.
Evolution.
Yes, Evolution. You got 3. Yeah. You got 3. Goes to Elio. He can also have 3 with this one. Here you go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Is that Sean Spears?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Naomi.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Ty Dillinger.
No, it is not. It's Katana and Caden Carter. Katana Chance and Caden Carter.
Yeah.
Their NXT thing. Yeah. Nothing?
Gotcha.
Nothing?
I don't remember that.
All right. Goes to Julian. He's got -2. He can crawl out the hole or maybe gain another minus with this one. Here you go. Jesus.
Jeez.
Wow. For those that don't know, that is Chris Benoit's. Yeah. Terrible. That's bad. Yeah. He's back down to -3. Goes to Clay. These are things of 3. Jesus. Goes to Clay. He's got 3. He can get 4 with this one. Here you go.
Kevin Nash.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Mojo.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
The Rock.
No, it is not. It's Rocky Maivia when he came out with the Chia Pet hair. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. All right. Goes to Elio, right? Am I right? Yeah. Elio can have 3 with this one. Here you go.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez. Yes, you are all tied up with Clay. So it's all 3 apiece for you two. Julian's at -3. He can either wiggle his way out or maybe he can get one and take it out. I don't fucking know. Here you go. God damn it.
Oh my God. Come on.
Jesus. All right. He's down to -4. That means he's got to get 11 to win in a row or something. Get some steals in or something. Goes to Clay. Clay can have 4 with this one. Here you go.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
About him.
And we did talk about him. I was waiting. I'm like, damn, the people we say they haven't played yet. Jesus Christ.
It'll come.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. All right, Clay's got 4. Elio's got 3. Julian's got -4. But Elio can have 4 with this one. Here you go. Oh. That is Lash Legend. Yeah. Unreal.
Yep.
Brings Elio back down to 2. Goes to Julian. He's got -4. Will he get out of it with this one? Here you go.
Umaga?
It is Umaga, yeah.
Good job.
So he's got -3. Goes to Clay. He's at 4. You can have 5 with this one. Here you go.
Shawn Michaels.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Ken Shamrock.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Heart Foundation?
No, it is not. Another version of Rocky Maivia.
Dang.
Yep.
Wow.
It so is. All right, goes to, who's it go on? Elio?
Elio. Yep.
All right, Elio's got 2. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
Is that the missing John Morrison?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
D'Lo Brown?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Elijah Burke.
No, it is not. It's Brodus Clay. When did he
Really?
ever come out to that? Yeah.
What?
I don't remember that.
I don't either. Fucking weird.
Is that like his heel theme or something?
Apparently. All right, goes to Julian. He's got -3. Will he get out of this hole? Here you go. I guess not. Wow.
Man.
Jesus. He's at -4. Clay's got 4, but he can get 5 with this one. Here you go.
LA Knight.
LA Knight, yes. You are on the board with 5. Elio's got 2. Julian's got -4. But Elio can have 3 with this one. Here you go.
Thanks, Lucas.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Samoa Joe.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Damian Priest.
That's Damian Priest, yes.
Yes. Let's go.
Clay's got 6. Elio's got 2. Julian's got -4. Can he climb out of this one? Here you go. God damn.
Oh, come on.
Oh, sorry.
Forbidden Songs just love you, bro.
Man.
Right.
I guess so, man.
This is insane.
Right?
But here's the thing. So far, the ones that we picked has not come up. I'm getting kind of scared now. Jesus.
Right?
Only one, Rey Mysterio, and we talked about him. So, all right. I'm just throwing it out there because it's always been creepy when we do the fucking 5-second shuffle, and it never fucking, it always happens. And then now we talk about it. You don't want to make it happen,
right? I'm telling you, something is looking into us or hearing us, and like, all right, these motherfuckers said this song's not going to come up, so we're not playing them.
Yeah,
this is
the ones we didn't mention.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Fuckers.
All right, goes to Clay. Clay's got 6. He can win it with this one. Here you go.
There's one. Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, yes. Jesus Christ. I talked about it, and look what the fuck happened. Good God, man. Clay wins it, retains his title. Holy shit, man. That is just way too damn weird. That's a newer one of Sami Zayn, too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. All right, well, hey. Whatevs. That's all I got to say. So thank you all for listening. We'll see you guys next week.